am Nirsha. I'm a therapist and LICSW here with Mindful Therapy Group. I have been a full-time practitioner with Mindful since August of 2020. I've been employed by them as an admin and a manager since I believe it was 2013, 2014. So I've worked with Mindful Therapy Group for quite a while in different capacities. A little bit of practice. I see clients anywhere between 18 to about 75 and accept most insurances. Most of my clients are between the ages of 20 and I want to say 50. I love working with couples, working with people who are transitioning from college to career and trying to figure out life. Having been an employee with Mindful, I saw the work and the thoughtfulness that went in every day to make the practice for our providers easy and seamless and efficient for both clients, of course, and for providers. Because I saw that firsthand, it was an easy decision to want to transition to becoming a provider because I knew there's always going to be transparency in our contracts and the work that we do. I was never going to be surprised anytime there was going to be a change. I knew there was thoughtfulness that went behind making that change and I was going to be informed. I wasn't really going to be surprised by anything. So it was a really easy decision to becoming a contractor with Mindful Therapy Group as a therapist. Yeah, one of the main challenge into my maternity leave was one, will my clients want to come back to me? What will happen if my clients don't want to? Personally, I often am worried about judgment if I'm not able to keep my clients, what that will transition into when I come back. My office manager, she made it so easy and so accommodating of saying, here is sort of a ballpark of how this process goes. You can start having conversations with clients to continue seeing a different therapist who works a wait for you, and they'll take care of the rest. And she also at that time reassured me that when I come back, if, my hours need to be changed, if I need to have different breaks for various reasons, I'm happy to make adjustments and get me set up with new clients and really treat that transition back as sort of a new provider who's trying to get their feet back in. When it was time for me to come back, I knew that, I'll be okay from an intake perspective. Get me right back in. Obviously, it felt really seamless coming back. My challenge have been personal of figuring out care, but from business perspective, it was really easy. Anytime I've needed to make new adjustments to my hours, I've always felt supported since coming back. Yeah, so when I had first started with Mindful Therapy Group, I knew that at some point I do want to practice a chance. I just loved working with Mindful Therapy Group so much that I didn't know when I was going to do that or when I wanted to or if I wanted to. It was really a no-brainer for me to partner with Mindful Therapy Group because I had seen firsthand all the work that goes into creating an experience for a provider. And when it goes to what to put in a contract, how to advocate with insurance companies for the reimbursement rates, from how to creating a better software when it comes to scheduling the EHR software. And, there are so many things that goes behind the scenes that, because I saw the whole model in all the conversations and all the thoughtfulness that went in, it just makes sense to want to make that transition because I knew that there was work has gone in or will go into making structural changes and I could trust. So it was really an easy decision for me to make that transition. In terms of inclusivity, I've had different experiences, nerve-wracking and anxiety-inducing to enter a new space when you are from a different background, when it comes to culture, when it comes to language, when it comes to religion, all sorts of different factors. I felt welcomed. What I need to see from a place of internship, employment, accommodations, potentially, I felt included in all those elements from early on. And, having been an employee, I saw the push and the effort that was put in, having also an inclusive provider pool. It helps immensely with the clientele and who they're looking for. When I see clients in my first session, I will tell them that if I'm not the right fit, that's okay from an approach perspective, from cultural aspect, from religion, from gender. There is a whole pool of providers I can go to. And they often find that really refreshing. People of color would like to be partnered with clients who are also and some want the people who are with similar language or religion or cultural backgrounds. Having that option and working with that type of clients and empowering in my own decision to become a provider.